The New Higher Masculine by Sophie Bashford. We are on the cusp of major shifts. This September has brought major astrological events which have catapulted many into the light. In particular, men whose souls have elected to recall distant, eternal memories of spiritual wisdom and healing powers have been touched by universal grace. Many male light workers are in the throes of enormous, tectonic movements within their energy fields. This will realign them with sacred purpose and a higher plan for action. It will ignite long-forgotten fires of longing for deeper meaning and fulfillment within their hearts. The universe is beginning to sing their song back to them. They are finding reflections of a path, a route towards purpose, a torchlight in the dark. There are significant markers being placed along the way. These signs are given to show these men that they are not alone. That there is a plan for their lives that exceeds their mind's limited perceptions. That miracles exist. That the divine feminine vessel has prepared space for them for eons in order for this transition to be made into their authentic lives. There are men that are designated to be leaders of a healing movement. This movement is created by men who desire a life of deeper meaning, alignment with inner truth, creative and regenerative solutions to challenges, confidence to listen to their hearts over their heads and use logical strategy in line with loving, compassionate wisdom. These men don't want to be cut off from their hearts and intuitive voices. They are creating new ways to blend the two elements of the masculine vibration, head and heart, so that the earth trusts them again with its heart. These men are deeply sensitive to energy and they need to acknowledge this truth. All of these men will need friends and partners who are self-aware, conscious, heart-awakened and intuitively intelligent. These men must be surrounded by champions of the sacred feminine codes. Spirit will send these men the right people at the right time, so that they can feel the support of the Divine Mother and know that she trusts them to make the changes they are being guided to make. A whole new collective of awakening masculine souls is emerging. With awakening, comes chaos, because the spiritual coma induces laziness, procrastination, denial, addictions, relationship toxicity, and all other forms of ego control that would suppress true sacred masculine power. When in spiritual coma, or denial of the true self, these men live overly comfortable, flabby lives of staying within the known, the safe, and the predictable. They may not ever take the risk of breaking the old male ancestral patterns of behavior. They may not ever lie as if their father were dead, as David Dida says. Then their higher self, if contracted in this lifetime, creates spiritual awakening. The chaos ensues immediately as awakening codes flood in. Chaos on the 3D realm is frequent. Life changes, relationship breakups, collapses on the inner, emotional and mental planes. Life suddenly demands that they step up to a new level of action, consciousness and growth. The old patterns immediately become intensely stifling, suffocating, unbearable to withstand. Change is inevitable, as is rapid growth and elevation onto the ascension pathway. These men are all being contacted by higher beings and ascended masters, because they need the spiritual support and energy transformation. Somehow, somewhere, these men will find themselves immersed in the sacred teachings that they have long forgotten. The next few months represent a period of unprecedented and rapid soul shifts for the men on this earth plane who have elected, on a spiritual level, to raise their consciousness. Much will change, as a new wave of male spiritual pioneers reclaim their roles as guardians and protectors of the planet. At the center of their desire for a new way of life and purpose is a very deep, very ancient devotion to the goddess. This is what will light the way for the conscious male revolution. A quiet, yet unshakable and indestructible knowing that the awakened female, she is the source of all life. Find her, seek her, and once you have her back in your heart, you become alive, a light, and burning with a passion that will never be extinguished.